solution of keeping my home cool, this is going to be the unit for you. I'm Ginger Wald. I've been at QVC for over 22 years, which I can't even believe that comes out of my mouth when I say it, on the 23 year, actually closer to. And I'm happy to represent this line of products for Soleus. This is item number V44585, and it is the Soleus 3-in-1 8,000 BTU with Wi-Fi Energy Star split window air conditioner. It's a lot to say, but I'll tell you, it's got a lot to offer. QVC offered it for a $629 offer, but guess what? Right now, we have a featured price of $599.98, or you can get it home for 5 easy payments of $120 too. So if you're looking for a way right now to cool off your area, let me just tell you, this looks a little bit different. Yes, it's not like your typical window unit, which is going to take up all of the window space. This is a saddle design, something very unique and brought to us by Soleus. Now, Soleus has been in business for more than 20 years. And honestly, they're just setting a brand new standard for air conditioning units and just, way above the rest of the units that are out there. This will come to you in a box ready to go ahead and assemble. You don't have to hire an electrician. You don't have to get any extra tools. We actually give you everything that you need. It weighs just over 70 pounds. It's actually 70 and a half pounds right to your door. But what's so different about this is not only that saddle design, because it does sit down a little bit lower and gives you back your window so you have that full window view, but it also is a lessening of noise type of a air conditioning unit. And the reason being is because on the backside, Soleus did this brilliant. They actually put that compressor on the backside. Here you can see with my other camera, it's the compressor is all on the backside, getting that sound that we're all associating window units with being very loud right in front. Now it's outside. It's making it more energy efficient. It's getting that airflow all the way around. We even give you the stabilizers down there on the bottom. You can see, and we even also give you a little leveler so that when you get it home, if you live in an apartment building, maybe you don't have many tools, you can go ahead and easily assemble this. We also give you the foam to install right on the side of your window, and that can be easily cut and make it so that it fits your type of window. So if you're thinking, my goodness, what size window will this fit in? And that answer is anywhere from 24 to 48 inches for your window width. Now, inside to outside must be at minimum 11 or a maximum 11 inches. And that's pretty well standard for any of the windows from the inside to the outside. And because it's a saddle design and it sits over your windowsill, you need a clearance because it sits down nice and low from the ground, from the floor, all the way up to the bottom of the unit of at least 16 inches for that. And then you're good to go. And the cord is actually a 6 foot long cord. So you can plug that in. It's a 3 prong plug. And you don't, again, need to have any special person to install this. You don't have to worry about hiring an electrician to put in a special plug for it. And guess what? It will save you money too, because a lot of you wonder, what does this cost for me to be able to run this during the year? And we actually have an estimated operating yearly cost of $58 for you to be able to run that, which is really pretty remarkable if you're thinking. So guess what? You have 3 ways to operate this unit too. When you get it at home, as I said, everything comes ready to go. Get a helper if you can't lift that 70 pounds. Get someone else to help you and kind of put it right over saddle design, right over your windowsill. Plug it in and you're ready to go immediately. Let's look on the unit itself because there are 3 ways for you to operate it. It's push button right on the unit itself. It's great because it has all of the options that you would love to have at your home to make it nice and cool. You have the cool, you have the dry, you have the fan, you have the auto mode, the sleep mode, and the energy saver mode. Then the high, low, and quiet. for your speeds, and then you can control the temperature by pushing up and down. It's a digital thermometer, which is really nice. It's easy for you to read. Then we've also added a couple of other things. We added in that 24-hour timer and a sleep mode, and then you can turn that unit off by here. We also have a filter that is an indicator for if when you need to not replace. Guess what? There isn't anything you need to buy. Let me just kind of show you that really quickly, because right on the inside, these are washable filters. So there isn't anything else you need for this. There are no tools for installation. We give you everything you need. You're going to simply take these out, rinse them underneath the sink. It actually will indicate when you need to go ahead and rinse off those filters too. And then when you're finished, you just simply slide it back in and clip it right in place. And then you have three parts that you're going to push on for right there. So operating your unit by the push button technology, pushing this to go up or down. So now you can have it blowing up toward the ceiling, in the center, or blowing down. You can also adjust these to go to the right or the left too in your room. So if you wanted to kind of have that wonderful air right on you, you can certainly do that to get that quick cool down. Now, the technology on this Soleus really hit it out of the park, because the remote control is really genius. This is not just any remote control. This is called a My Temperature remote, which senses the temperature where the remote is and then sends a message back to the unit to change the temperature so that if you set it at 71, it will make sure that it's going to be 71 before it stops and gets that room all nice and cool for you. It's really smart technology, using it at its finest. Then you have all of the different options that are right on the unit that are also right on the remote control. So everything you have here, you also have on that remote control. For me, I love the next thing that I'm going to talk about. This is the Wi-Fi technology, using it. I mean, honestly, we have our cell phones nowadays right in our pockets. We take them with us everywhere. But how about if you could take your remote with you to the grocery store? This wouldn't work, would it? But guess what? Soleus did something that will work. So now you can turn your unit on, you can turn your unit off, you can set the temperature, you can set a timer, you can set a sleep mode, and change the fan speeds with your cell phone. It's a free app for you to go ahead and download. Once you download, now you can turn it on, you can turn it off. You can set it so it's nice and cool when you come home. You can even change the temperature for your pets when they're at home. If you know it's going to be a really hot day that day and you want to walk in to it nice and cooled off, it will do that for you at a touch of a button. And as I said, we all have our cell phones with us, so it makes it really, really nice for us. Now, this 8,000 BTU will cool a room size of 375 square feet, and that's approximately a 20 by 19 size room. The unit also works and is compatible with Alexa as well as Google Voice Assist. So for those of you who are really tech savvy, you'll probably really love that as well. And makes it really nice. It's a different sort of a technology, right? It's something that when you look at it, you go, wait, is that a window unit? Is that something that is an air conditioner? Because, you know, me growing up and having a window air conditioner, you never had anything that was as cool as this, no pun intended, right? You had something that would take up the entire window. You couldn't be part of the party outside. You couldn't even have a conversation in front of your window unit either, because it was usually blasting you into outer space for the loudness. And this is now giving you back your window space, as well as giving you that lessening of the noise. There is the a better look of it right there. There you can see saddle design so that it fits nicely over your window sill. And if you can lift up 70 pounds, God bless, you can go ahead. You don't need a partner. But there you can see, let's hold that for a second, because on the left is what we probably all grew up with and what we all associate window air conditioning units to being. Compromising your window, it actually would compromise even more of the window space than that. And you can't be out enjoy the outside. You can't see out your window. You'd have to kind of stand on your tippy toes or on a chair to be able to look out the window. Now on the right, that's our unit. That's our saddle design, the Soleus 8000 BTU with Wi-Fi Energy Star split window air conditioner. But it's not just an air conditioning unit. It's what we call our micro split. It's a 3-in-1 air conditioning unit, dehumidifier, as well as a fan. And the difference with it is not only that saddle design, as I said, you get your window space. So now I have that full view. I can even open my window. Like today, we had a little bit of a cooler morning. It was in the 70s, which over the weekend, it was, we had to be either in a body of water outside in a lake, a pool, a beach, or just stay inside because it was just too hot, close to 100 degrees this last weekend. But this morning, if you have this air conditioning unit, you can now open up your window on those cool days, those cool mornings, and let the breeze come in, where you wouldn't have been able to do that with another sort of a unit. And we also have had people ask me, is there a way that I can lock this window down? We actually give you a window lock so that if you do live on a bottom floor, you're able to now lock that into place. Or if you have, little ones that maybe would be curious and want to open up the window, now you can lock that window in place. And instructions are easy. I say I'm one of those where if you pull things out of the box, honestly, it takes longer to get everything out of the box than it does to install. It's super, super easy. But we do give you simple instructions. And in this booklet, we also give you the 1, 2, 3 on how to set up the Wi-Fi technology too, which is a download app for that, and that is a free download. Then we give you that quick setup guide that comes with it. These are great because you don't have to really go through that whole booklet. You can just kind of thumb through and just kind of look at that really quickly and get an idea of what you need to do. Cutting the foam on the side makes it really simple. And the window size for this unit too, as long as you have a width of at least 24 to 48 inches, you're good to go. Now, if you have a different size of a window that isn't like your typical one that you're seeing here, we do have a kit that you can buy on Soleus, and that will accommodate this unit per se so that you can be able to use it. So, it makes it really, really nice and convenient. But you know what? This is one of those that if you give this as a gift to loved ones, to kids that are going off to college, how about that? If they're going off to college and they're in the city and their dorm room doesn't have air conditioning, and maybe they're going to a warmer climate down south, maybe they're going to school in Texas or somewhere where it's hot just about all year round, this would be a wonderful gift to give to someone. And you can get it home for 5 easy payments of $120 too, which is makes it really nice. And it is our featured price, only order of the year, by the way. So when we're out of these, we're done. We're done for the season. So right now, I know it's July, and we've probably been experiencing. I know we have here in Pennsylvania, hot, hot days, and August. More to come, I'm afraid, right? Before it gets cooler in the fall. So let's talk about what comes to you. Everything that you need comes to your door in a box. It's delivered in a pretty nice big size box to accommodate the unit. The unit is a one piece. It's a saddle design, but it's all one piece that comes to your door. It's nicely packaged. There you can see it comes with the remote. It comes with foam. It comes with stabilizers. Also comes with a leveler so that you can level this when you do get it at home. But no tools, no necessary tools are required. We give you everything that you need in order to install this at home. 70.5 pounds is what it weighs. So when you pull it out of the box, we have those simple instructions. You can cut the foam as long as your window is 24 by 48. You simply take that unit out and then fit it like a saddle right over your window sill. And it sits down nice and securely, might I add. There isn't sort of a game where you're kind of trying to Make sure that it's even in the center and playing this kind of balancing act with an air conditioning unit. This one, you don't have to do that. You know you have it, it's nice and secure, and you know that the unit is going to be nice and lessening with that sound, that noise that we all associate those window units, because on the backside is where your compressor is, and that's where the large part of the unit is. It's outside. So that's the sound, and there's that compressor that's on the backside right now. That's what's